Okay, welcome to another Paranormal Reality UFO hunt. This is a rather special one. This is the 1 year anniversary of Paranormal Reality, done in December 2017. 1 day away from the one that I did last year around this time of the year, in December 2016, which started off the whole thing. We're going to be showing off some rather important stuff in this UFO hunt. This one is more about testing a certain hypothesis of mine and less about actually finding UFO footage this time around. Due to this weird thing I caught in footage in the UFO hunt I'm talking about last year, the one I did last year around this time. You can see this weird glowing thing here. It's right... Hold on while I zoom in and it doesn't blur. It's right... It's right, trying to point at it and I'm not able to do it properly. It's right here, okay? See that? That to me looks like a Mothman, and I've always wondered what the hell this thing is. And I could never really get good clear footage of it, but I'm trying to like test whether it's a reflection of the candles in the window that were here during this UFO hunt. Maybe if I continue with the UFO hunt we can see this thing clearer. See it? Right there. See how his eyes are clearly glowing like this, and I want to know if that's a reflection of the candles. I can't really test this most of the time during the year, but during the Christmas season, yes I can. So that's what we're doing tonight. It's kind of important we test this because I want to see if I'm not going completely insane here. The candle, you can clearly see the candle right there, here. That's the candle. Yes, it could be a reflection of the candle. Let's find out. Let's find out tonight, people. Let's kind of look at it under a kind of sort of a scientific type scrutiny this time around for once. Okay, we're ready to film. And whether I actually see anything tonight's really completely optional, because there's so much Christmas decorations out there that I can't freaking tell if there's anything out there really. But I want to zoom in the area I saw this thing to see if I see anything strange. There it is again. It's weird. Could it just be a Christmas decoration I saw? I don't know. This is actually much clearer than the footage I got last year of this thing, whatever it is. I'm leaning towards mundane in this case right now. Actually, if this is really a Christmas decoration, I'm going to look at it closely to see if I can tell myself. Yeah. It's not a Christmas decoration, but I know what it is. It's a reflection of the candle that's causing this kind of thing. I kind of suspected that myself. You look at the candle right there, you see that's one reflection, that's the obvious one, but there's also another one. Over here, on the right. And that was what I was seeing all along was that. That's just a reflection then. Mothman debunked then, I guess. That's good. So it's in the same place every year, so I don't know if this is anything peculiar or not, but I am seriously doubting it's really what I thought it was when I looked at it earlier this year, when I re-looked at the footage I got last year during that UFO hunt. So we've tested it now in the first 10 seconds of the UFO hunt and proved it was definitely just a reflection, which is kind of disappointing. And this is not really good conditions to do a UFO hunt in, so I might only do one UFO hunt watch tonight because I wasn't expecting to actually find out the answer to the solution of this mystery this early. I was expecting it to be something I have to look at the footage later on to find out what it was. But that's not the case. I figured it out really quickly. But there are some strange things going on, so... like that. See this? Just noticed it. Is it just a reflection? I don't know. It's a bit weird. Don't know what the hell that is. That's just a reflection, never mind, again. So yeah, this is the anniversary of Paranormal Reality, the last UFO hunt you're going to see here on this channel, more than likely. I don't plan to do another one, I don't really want to. I normally do these, like, when no one's around, and I don't plan to do another one this year. And next year, I don't think I'm going to be doing stuff for this thing again next year, but I could be wrong. I have other things I want to do next year, and this is definitely not one of them, so this is definitely going to be, like, put on the shelf completely after this point. So yeah, a lot of stuff to discuss in this UFO hunt, people. You've noticed I haven't been filming out the windows doing UFO watches lately. That's because I've been kind of depressed a little bit and can't do it. I took a break after the 8th of the month. I didn't do one last night. I didn't do one the night before that, actually, so it's now the 10th. And I haven't been doing them at all. I've been in kind of a bad mood. So you won't be seeing me do these UFO watches again until late in the month, if I even do one. It's unlikely I'm going to be doing them later in the month, though, honestly, or I don't want to. These things, I just don't like doing them very often. So yeah, I did 8 of them this month. That's pretty solid, I think. That's better than last year when I only did 3, I think. So yeah. So I'm home alone tonight. My father's upstairs sleeping, and my mother's away in Boston tonight, so that's why I can do this. Very, 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 very lucky of me to be able to pull this off. This is an anniversary of 1 whole year of getting paranormal evidence on film, people. The good evidence, too. I mean, I got some really good audio evidence for this channel to this time around. This channel has not been hit by the dislike trolls like the last channel was. That's because I haven't been sharing it with UFO hunters, the stuff I've been collecting. Been keeping it on the channel to be viewed by the people on the channel only. It seems to have worked in terms of the amount of dislikes I've been getting. People, it really has helped that tremendously. There's been 1 dislike in the channel's history overall, and that one was a fluky thing. I don't know what the hell led to that, but that was 1 dislike. That's the only dislike I've ever gotten here. It's been really, 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 really lucky, actually, to get that kind of response. I've gotten lots of likes here, too. I mean, this is excellent. I got plenty of likes in the other one I did before as well, but it wasn't as good because I got a lot more dislikes than likes, I think, there. This is different because I'm actually getting some interesting evidence on film or audio this time around. I'm doing both. And I've done some audio work. This month I caught something very strange on audio, which is really weird. I caught a really strange moan on audio, which I can't explain. It could be my stomach growling. Let's just preface it with that. I'm not guaranteeing this is anonymous, but anomalous. I'm not sure this is anomalous. I meant to say anomalous. I said anonymous. Sorry. I'm not guaranteeing this is strange, this moan, but it's a bit peculiar. I don't know what it could be. This is like the only weird evidence I've gotten on film or audio this month, though, unlike last month, which was crazy in terms of UFO footage. I got very little good stuff this month. This month has been pretty slight in terms of stuff I've been doing. So yeah. But getting evidence of stuff like this is actually really important. So, you'll understand in a second why I'm doing this. I won't even bother telling you guys that, why. Never mind. That's just for my own purposes, that little thing where I filmed around the corner like that. So, yeah. So right now I'm like the only person awake in the house. I love it. Last night wasn't a good night for me. Tonight's a little bit better because I want to get to relax a little bit. So I intend to do 2 13-minute watches here. We're already halfway through this one. We're going to do them 2 in a row. I'm taking a little break to go to the bathroom and things like that. That's all I'm doing. Whether I catch something on film is extremely doubtful this time, because I don't know if I'll get anything this time, actually. UFO hunts are quite... lately they haven't been very good in terms of getting UFO evidence, unlike UFO watches, and I haven't been doing UFO watches lately, so I just can't do them. But this UFO hunt will be the last thing you'll probably see in this channel. I mean, honestly, I don't plan to come back to this. This is the 1 year anniversary. I'm so psyched about that, though. I want to talk about that a little bit. 1 year of evidence, people. 1 year. I didn't do a full year this time, okay? But I did a pretty good year, I think. See here, I started in February this year, after doing a little bit last year for this thing. Ditched that because I couldn't continue with doing personal issues. I came back in February, did about half the month. Did a serious month in April and got some really good evidence that April. April was the key of the whole year this year. Bigfoot evidence, weird calls, things throwing rocks at the house, UFO evidence, all of that stuff was captured on film in April 2017. Came back to do it in May for a little bit, decided really didn't feel like continuing it too much. I think then did a little bit more in June and quit, and then came back in October and November and got 5 UFOs in November. I think 2 in October as well. Come on, focus. I want this thing to focus. It's annoying. Alright, that's better. Yeah, I got 4 UFOs on film last month. I'm going to go into that a little bit. The first one I got was just a weird reflection which popped up when I panned the camera. That was, that could be anything. I don't know what that was. The second one was a bit weird though. It was a light that moved in the sky. It just appeared out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden moved to the right really quickly, stopped, then disappeared. Don't know what it was. That's the strangest of all of them. Then the next one was a flickering light that flickered strangely and moved to the left and disappeared behind the house. I don't know what that was. That could be a plane, possibly, maybe. Fourth one is just a weird flicker of light that showed up suddenly and popped up and then disappeared as quickly as it showed up. So those are the 4 UFOs of November 2017. November was quite an active month too in terms of strange things happening. Because of those 4 UFOs at least. That's about it, though, in terms of stuff happening in November. I haven't really seen anything strange this month, but there was a weird call on audio this month too, so we got some strange stuff to discuss, at least for this month. It's better than last month when all I saw was a weird reflection as a UFO. I've kind of debunked the first UFO we saw on this channel as a reflection already. And I am not surprised that this fake Mothman is just a reflection. Now I want to discuss something else. It's a holiday season. You see all the Christmas decorations around here? Well, when I'm reviewing footage late at night when these things are on, when I'm doing UFO watches, they get over-amplified and brightened, and you can't even tell they're Christmas decorations, so they create false positives. So I haven't had the problem this month with them at all, like I suspected I would. And that's a bit strange. But they haven't really gotten away this month, which is really interesting. They haven't really given me false positives. Like, I could mistake a lot of these for strange things. But I know they're Christmas decorations, so I'm not going to do that. But wait, oh no. Alright, there's something going on there. I don't know if that's a Christmas decoration or not, but I'm going to ignore it. So, well, this is the end of this first watch.